Do you know that making your own noodles at home is full of excitement and fun? Especially knowing that your noodles are free from preservatives. Today I'll be showing you how I made these beautiful colorful noodles with fruit. It is simple, easy to make, and can be enjoyed with any sauce of your choice. Now let's get started. To make our colorful noodles, we'll be using natural color. So I've got some carrots. I start by peeling each to remove any dirt or impurities. After peeling, I set aside and repeat the same process for the remaining ones. After peeling all the carrots, I transfer them into water to wash them thoroughly so that they become very clean. Once clean, it's time to grate them with the smoother side of the kitchen grater. So I pick one of the carrots and grate them one after the other. After grating, I go ahead and extract the juice from it. So I transfer the grated carrot into a pocket cheesecloth. After adding them to the cheesecloth, tie it up and squeeze out the juice. And after squeezing out the juice, this is how much juice we got. I'll set it aside. Now in a mixing bowl, I have 2 cups of semolina. Add the carrot juice to it and begin mixing together with a spatula. Please note that because we are using it for noodles, the dough should come out very strong. Stronger dough is better for noodles making because it's easier to flatten and cut out with noodles machine. After some time of using the spatula, I change to my hands so that everything can be well combined. So after mixing and it forms a hard dough, you can see how beautiful the dough already looks like. Next, I cover with a cling film and allow to rest for an hour. After an hour of resting, I bring back and transfer into my working surface. Then I cut out the dough into 4 equal sizes. Next, I flatten each of the dough with my hands like this. I'm doing this so that the dough will be able to fit into the kneading part of the dough cutter machine. After flattening the dough, I set aside and repeat the same process for the remaining ones. Once all the dough are flattened, it is time to cut them into noodles shape. And here is my noodles cutter machine. So I pick one of the dough, rub in some flour before flattening the dough. This helps to prevent the dough from sticking to the machine. So I'll start by setting the kneading button at number 1, which is the widest. Then place the dough and flatten. To ensure the dough doesn't stick to the kneading machine, I dusted the dough with flour once again. Then place it back on the machine and begin to flatten. Next, I set the button to number 2 and flatten once again. Then to 3, 4, 5 and 6. The higher the number, the thinner and smoother the dough becomes. You can stop it at any number depending on your preference. Once I reach my desired texture for the dough, it is time to transfer it into the noodles cutter blade. So I place it on it and gently cut it out beautifully. And after cutting, this is how they look like. This came out very beautiful. To prevent them from sticking together, I sprinkle some flour over them and separate them gently with my hands. Then set aside and repeat the same process for the remaining ones. After cutting out all the noodles, it is time to cook them. Now I already have water on the stove top. Once it's almost at boiling point, add some salt, Then go in with the cut out noodles. After adding them to the pot, stir gently to separate them so that they don't stick to each other. Cover and allow to cook for 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 minutes of cooking, turn up the heat and transfer them immediately to a sieve to strain out the cooked water from it. At this stage, your noodles is ready to be enjoyed with any sauce. But to prevent them from sticking to each other, add them to ice cold water and allow to rest for 2 to 3 minutes to stop the cooking process immediately and also to prevent them from sticking together. Once they were cool, I took some of the noodles and add them to my already prepared vegetable sauce and mix together. And just like that, our delicious noodles made with natural fruit color is ready to be enjoyed. You can actually enjoy these noodles with any sauce of your choice. Chicken stew sauce, vegetable sauce, or any of your preferred sauce. If you find this helpful, please don't forget to like, share, comment and subscribe to the channel for more DIY food tutorials. Thanks so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. God bless.